Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator with the Ghoul DLC. At this moment we are painting a portrait of Rose, we are translating a text, we are recruiting an acquaintance, who is this one? Dorothy. We are clearing my mind, so we're dreaming a dread way. We are adding stuff to our library, so buying books from Moorlands. We have the Pearls of Renown going on here, and we have time passes and a season of fascination coming up. So, last time I was pretty stumped about what to do, because it seemed to me like I have all the things we need for the formula of elixir Zaboim. But, and I went to online and, well, like, the but there was, but it didn't work like I think it should. And I went online to check what I should maybe do there. And the only thing I found was that we probably need to use it on a corpse first. Like the first thing we need just a corpse, like these leather remnants won't do. Our first try needs to be with a corpse, and then it will become like the real elixir recipe or something, because then we'll know what to do because we've used it on an actual corpse. So that means that as soon as we have the talk web open here, we're gonna send Violet out on cult business to give us a corpse and try to see if we can do that thing with the corpse. Otherwise we're just gonna go on like we've been going on until this point. Okay, what do we find from Moorlands? A collection of essays. You know what? We don't need that collection of essays, so we'll go and sell that at Oriflamme's immediately. Okay, finished our painting. Got only one funds for that. Yeah, our staleness is getting way too big, so that painting is seems to be not a good thing to do anymore. So we'd really like to get rid of those notorieties, but can't do that right now. So you know what? I think it's time we go work on Glover and Glover, because that's a easy way to get money once we get to the highest level, and we have two Edge disciples here, not Winter, Edge. And we can use them to get rid of the things we don't want. Okay, so we talk to Violet about cult. Murder a stranger. A skilled disciple can probably bring back a fresh corpse. Okay, bring us back a fresh corpse, please. Okay, we got the job. Let's just head to work. We'll use our reason, try to get a promotion as soon as possible. Translate the Rose of War's Night, so let's read it. The heretical teachings of a disgraced offshoot of the Sisterhood of the North, that arcane contemplative order that existed in all histories. This was recorded by War's Night and dedicated to Saint Respicius. The offshoot favored by War's Night, the true Sisterhood, followed Saint Respicius in pursuing ascension in the name of the door in the eye, the merciless hour of light. Saint Respicius failed, perhaps because the larger Sisterhood tracked him down and ritually strangled him, but War's Night outlined steps for those who hope to succeed. So let's hope that we can get a lantern level 6 from that. I mean, I could just check my notes if we can, but I'm not really in the mood to do that right now. Sometimes you just want to try to remember stuff correctly, or just, you know, explore, see what happens. Right, we also have this massive amount of books here that I like completely forgot that we even have. That's probably a histories book. That's a Noct book for sure, that's a Moth book, and this one will give us a language. Vital Pigment is hard stuff? No, Grail stuff. Maravine Idol is hard stuff. Yes. Here, and the Bronze Spin Tray is just Spin Tray. So let's head back to Moorlands. We still have some funds we can use to buy stuff, and let's dream with our health about the white door, because what else would we dream about? Okay, what do we get this time? Kittling Ripe and the Moldy Warp's Grave and other stories. That's quite high level math lore, I believe. And back to Moorlands we go. Okay, read the Rose of War's Night. Oh, it only gives some Mansis scripts. Well, hey, we can upgrade those. Seek in dreams, seek the Mansis. The third mark can be achieved only when one has passed the stag door. One must pass the wood, one must rise to the white door. The stag door awaits the light bearer in the sight of Gerby. Right. Oh, got a Kiliak's lesson from that as well. Hey, a promotion immediately. Nice. Mr. Alden, the supervisor of records, has called me into his office to recognize my diligence. I watch the mole on his neck as he talks and talks and talks. By the end of it, I have a promotion. My new position is better paid and the desk stands by the street window. But I work directly for Mr. Alden now. Mr. Alden is known to be exacting. Okay, so... we're gonna need to talk with some other stuff here for a while still. So we can't immediately murder him. So let's just go to work for now. I'm better paid than I was, but Mr. Alden has taken an interest in me. Mr. Alden is very particular. Mr. Alden likes things done just so, and Mr. Alden has never believed that I am qualified for this position. Like, he just promoted me to that position. Now he's like, I don't think you're actually good at this job. I haven't even worked at that job even one day yet. Oh. Sickness coming. Fleeting reminiscence. And you know what? I'm not gonna study anything right now because I want to wait for this to finish and see if we can find the corpse and if we can actually use that elixir as a boy with a corpse. Because if we can, then I am pretty sure we have encountered a bug here in the game. Let's hope that that is not the case. We cannot dream about that, so there's really nothing for us to dream about. So let's not dream then. Okay, what did we find? This time the Viennese Conundra. That's smart. And we still have more than 5 funds, so let's go buy some more stuff. Okay, did you bring me a corpse? Yes. My minion has returned with a fresh corpse and its former belongings. Ooh, get some marten-sized paste and an iron spin tray. Nice! This is, yeah, edge ingredient. We can paint the edge painting with that. And the iron spin tray we could probably sell. The notoriety is not such a good thing. Okay, but here we have the human corpse. So if we use the elixir Zeboim, we use a human corpse, we use our temptation, we use funds, and now we can do it. Okay, I will dine alone, or not exactly alone. It would be nice if it somehow would have said that we need a corpse here, not just remnant. But doesn't matter. We can do this. The force of will. Okay, so we need some passion here. It is difficult to begin. I find that I have to concentrate my will into a jagged thing like a stone spearhead, but with each mouthful it is easier. Yeah, I'm assuming that starting to eat a human corpse isn't really easy for, like, a person, even if you are a cult person. Probably really hard to start eating humans if you haven't eaten humans before. Okay, so now we get to talk to someone. Let's upgrade Dorothy here. The first taste. We, each of us, I wrote much later in my journal, have a memory of a moment when things changed forever, though at the time we never knew it. Perhaps the world also has those memories. I recall then that I laid down my pen and looked out past the window in the dark, but I have forgotten the other side of that moment. Perhaps I wiped my mouth, perhaps I licked my lips. So we get dedication, remembrance, so we get a second level to this aspect. The cool wind that blew when the sun was red and low, the voice the waves once used, the shapes that loped beside us in the snow, all crushed behind the flat glass of time. I must revisit what was lost, though the taste of it be ripe and strange. Right, on we get something unexpected. Every life has its impossible corners. And we get Formula Elixir Zeboim. That formula which quickens the memories of decaying flesh in the bellies of the living. Such a thing could not exist without the consent of both the flower maker and the elegiast, and with the assistance of one more hour besides. Okay. Okay, so we need to do that. Good, 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 good. Now, life is much more clear. And where did the elixir Zeboim go? Here. Okay, so now if we use this, and we use the desire, and we use this. Feast upon a remnant. Chewy. Right, okay, let's start feasting, and we probably want to talk to Miss Nainia about this, since this is a memory, and if that does nothing, if it's still around, we'll use it with our reputation as a medium and see what's happening. Got some vitality, got a Latin reader, so let's go sell that to Oriflammes immediately. And there goes some notoriety, so we're gonna get some evidence. That is unfortunate, especially since we have a lot more notoriety over here. Oh, we also have the consciousness of radiance here. I did not realize that. Oh, work overtime at Mr. Alden's in assistance. Sure. We'll work overtime. Get an affliction. We'll dream that affliction away. As soon as I realized where it went here. Feast upon a remnant, so we get a luxurious memory. Pleasure like the sea is ancient. Pleasure like the sea precedes the conscious human soul. But like the sea, pleasure is different in every age and every hour. Paint with this memory to bring it to full awareness. Okay, we will do that. Nice to know. That was a good hint there. But what if we talk to Miss Naina about it? I'd really like to do that as well, but I don't know if it will destroy it or not. Okay, I'm assuming if we need to paint with it to do something good with it, paint with this memory to bring it to full awareness. Do I dare? Maybe I dare. Let's read this next. See if it gives us level 6 lantern lore so that we can go to the higher doors, or if we need to just combine these things we already have here. Okay, Dorothy is now a disciple, so let's talk to Miss Naina about this something unexpected. Share an outre memory with Miss Naina. Miss Naina's expression is difficult to read today. I have become conscious of her eyes, her mouth, the lines of her face as separate objects, conjured only by chance, like the contents of someone's pockets emptied onto a table. Okay, let's see what this luxurious memory would do here. Falling through time. When I come before Miss Naina, it seems to me that pale light plays around her mouth and her eyes. Let's do this something unexpected first. On this occasion, I have determined that your work is of an acceptable standard. You may go. Be punctual tomorrow, please. Right. So, 2 funds for that, but yeah, let's paint. Is our imagination on the highest level? It is not. Well, maybe it doesn't matter. We'll paint this luxurious memory. Forgotten colors. I remember colors that are gone from the world. I dare not reproduce them faithfully, even if I could. But I could pay tribute to them if I had canvas worthy of the task. Huh. Hey! Got 2 funds for that book. We bought it for 1, we got 2. That's very nice. So let's head back to Morelands. What's coming up? Dread. Oh, that doesn't matter. Isn't this Dread? Yeah, it is. Okay, prepare the canvas for the palest painting. One is the artist, or one is the canvas. Today I am the artist. This will take a while and will occupy the verb while you are preparing the canvas. Oh no, you're kidding me. And I know that this is something that will take a long time. I wouldn't have started this just yet. So we need a corpse. Miss Naina says nothing, but there in the gallery I snatch my pen from my pocket and I write frenziedly, as I had been given directions by someone whispering in my ear. When I follow the directions, I will find something precious. Okay, we found some rose pearl dust. Okay, since we got that from this, I'm thinking that it will be important, since if we need to paint the palest painting... Oh yeah, didn't at some point it was said that we used to be a painter. I'm thinking that that's what happened. So here's the thing. Do we get rid of Mr. Alden, or do we just try to get the corpse immediately? I mean, we don't lose our job immediately, but we get demoted if we don't. So let's try to get rid of Mr. Alden first. Victor! Try to do that. If that doesn't work, then we'll try to get a corpse. Or do we get a corpse from just killing Mr. Alden? That would be a good thing. Okay, a fleeting reminiscence, but the bad thing I just realized is that since this, if we cannot stop this, this will occupy the work verb. How the hell are we gonna get money? We're gonna become poor as can be. We're gonna be really, really poor. Well, let's read the Franklin Bancroft Diary, 1750-1790. Lord Franklin Bancroft was initiated in the arts of the flower maker by the rose witch Fiona Ursher. He rose to become a society provider of occult services and secret pleasures before his abrupt disappearance in 1790. Bancroft seems to have been a talent adept, but devoted his energies to frustratingly whimsical projects, arranging grape-fetching races between man's spirits, teaching percussagans to juggle, and conjuring storms of imaginary blossoms for the rose-witch Ursha, who resolutely refused ever to couple with him. Bancroft spends 20 pages bemoaning this last. And should we dream? Yes, we should do dream. Where is the dream? Here is the dream. Okay, what do we get from Morland's Shouting at Night Volume 2? That looks like winter text. But we're not gonna go buy any more stuff since, like I just said, I am worried about our money situation. So let's instead just sell this spin tray at Oriflamme's to make absolutely sure that we don't run out of money. Oh, you made more evidence. Ooh. Oh, and another season of that is coming immediately. Oh, this is real bad. Well, we just need to try... Oh! The world can wait a little longer for the pale spin. It has already waited so long. Okay, okay, so it means that if we start doing it, it will... Right, keep it so it... If we would have that corpse... Well, at least now we know something to do. And clearly this luxurious memory is somehow important for this, so I'm hoping that if we speak about that to Miss Nainia, it will not disappear. Like, if it does, then it's a very bad thing. Let's actually see if we can use that over here. To reach a wine. Do I really want to speak of the colors that were lost? Okay, apparently I do not want to speak of those things to normal people. Okay, got 2 funds for that iron spin tray. We'll sell this bronze spin tray as well. Like, we don't need this for anything right now. And we can get more spin tray when we need to. My client stumbles from the room. I don't think they understood 1/4 of what I said, but they'll have a story to tell. Okay, so we got 1 funds and notoriety for that. That's not good! Oh, this is really not good at all. Okay, we need to paint right now then. Let's paint with the... You know what? Let's get rid of our staleness and paint with passion. Can I paint? Oh, right, if I do this, it'll start the thing. Right, so let's not paint that. Let's paint... Can't paint that. Can I paint this? Yes, but that will probably do nothing for us. Oh, we could dream that fascination away with that fleeting reminiscence. Let's paint Isabeth. No, we need Isabeth to get rid of the evidence as soon as this verb is open. But no, we're first gonna talk to Miss Nainia with that. So yeah, let's just paint Isabeth at this point. Too much stuff that I need to... My minion has not returned. They must have failed. No. No, Victor. No. Oh no, I forgot that that's a thing. That they just die there if it fails. Oh no. And now even more notoriety. Oh, crappity crap. We're so gonna die because of the evidence. Oh, this is horrifying. Well, we got to... Oh, and I'm painting Isabeth. Oh, okay, I can still take her away from there. Good. Let's paint Slee instead. And let's send Isabeth out to get rid of this evidence. Ah, damn it! So never send non-summons to do that thing. Ever again. Never ever. Ever. Because that's the worst thing that can happen. Losing a cultist. Like, straight up losing a cultist. That is the most horrifying thing that can happen in this game. The mantra here recorded is a high and exacting magic which can be used to pledge one's spirit to the watchman, beginning an ascent to the house. Bancroft boasts of his ability resided when in his cups. He also had it set to music for a performance with fireworks at the Vauxhall Gardens. Okay, so that is the unmerciful mantra. Good, because with that unmerciful mantra we can get through the stack door. In my dream, I was then again before the stag door, a rich barrier of blood-streaked horn, broken long ago, but not yet quite healed. That vast and golden-headed Gerby will await the answer to my riddle. And we'll use the unmerciful mantra, only in shadow. Right, so what shall we study next? Is there anything we really need to study? We'll probably get our imagination higher. But I don't really dare to do that because maybe in the end we need it to be a particular skill, and I'd really like to know what particular skill we'd want it to be before we start doing that. Because we can do that anytime we want since we have the 4 collections of poetry here. So let's just read the books. You know, let's learn a few signs here. It has something in common with Latin and something else in common with the scratchings of maddened rats. Prince Alessandro Lacroix spent years in secret study of the tablets taken from the Fucine marshes in central Italy. His work will allow you to decipher Fucine text. Just learning that will be a good thing, because we're probably gonna need some Fucine books at some point. Ooh, 4 funds for that, nice. Okay, let's just start emptying out Moorlands once more, because we most definitely do not want to go on any expedition. Ooh, we could change our headquarters, I completely forgot about that, that'll take a notoriety. We should probably do that. Okay, what do we find? Moorland's collection of essays, and we'll go and sell that at Oriflamme's immediately. The artist's reward. Okay, something should sell. We are at 10 there. Okay, we got 2 for that. And some fascination. Oh crap, I forgot to screen that fascination away. Is the season of fascination coming? No. Okay, let's paint. I mean, we could keep those notorieties hidden by painting. No, let's not paint. Let's use the sunset rite. Use this intensity of radiance. Use Neville. And use edgelore. Get a hint. Then we'll try to get our job back. Oh yeah, we've been demoted. Damn it. Well, we'll just send the hint out to explorers that the timer won't go down on it. Entering the stag door. The stag door is the adept's gate. The path is to be initiated into the first true mystery of the House of the Sun. The head, a Gerby, weeps to see me enter where it cannot, but it must let me pass. The scar devours the door grind open. Also learned Fucine. In places it overlaps with languages I know. In other places, well, I can see why they call it the tongue of witches, but I can understand it well enough now. Right. We really need to get rid of all this notoriety. Hey! You are now on level 2. Maybe you will give us something different here this time. Right. Let's read the Wainscot histories here. Subtitle: Stories from Behind the Walls, a miscellany of non-traditional histories compiled by William Gore, including battles not generally acknowledged and countries which appear on no map, told in a playful, apparently fictional manner. Gore does not mention the manses directly, but constant coy metaphorical references to ascending the staircase of years, to the doors of sleep, and to blue light of dawn suggests he had commerce with the unseen world. Okay, so what are we really trying to do at this point? We're trying to get rid of this evidence, and with my luck, Elizabeth is not gonna succeed there this time. The hunger that grows in dark earth. The taste, the particular taste, the taste which is neither fair nor foul. It comes to trouble my mouth again. My tongue will swell, my lips will blacken. The elixir has set its spores within me, and only dead flesh can quell them. Oh, Elizabeth! Elizabeth, you're so good! So damn good. And we also... Damn it, we lost Victor. That hurts me so bad. We could talk to Leo or Dorothy about cult business, try to get rid of at least some of this notoriety, but with my luck they'll grab Mystique, which will mean that this guy will grab notoriety. Let's instead... Oh, another one of that season coming. We really need more people in this cult right now. So let's just start doing that, because we most definitely we're gonna need another edge person in our lives. We just cannot continue life without another edge person. Okay, to the stag door. We'll head to the painted river. Please don't be a fascination. Of course it is a fascination. I dreamt of the manses behind the wide door, of the great space above the orchard, the space that overlooks the bounds, the space where the vagabond once painted her river. Painted ships pass upon the painted river. I met the painted eyes of a painted captain. She saluted, and the motion was like the layered movement of clouds. The sail of the ship was amber, and the captain's eyes the green of new barley, and the river aquamarine. Now that I'm awake, I see those colors still. Okay, do I have anything to get? 3 fascinations here. Bad. Okay, we'll just keep dreaming about the stag door, but we will not go to the painted river because 3 fascinations is way too much fascination. Okay, my item has sold for absolutely nothing. What did I even sell? Don't even remember anymore. This is the same text that there was, but okay. At least this doesn't give us restlessness anymore. So that's good. We haven't talked to Miss Naina about this luxurious memory yet. We need to do that. And let's not explore anything right now. Let's just... I'm gonna grab this note just so it doesn't go there. Because this will go away in time during the next cycle, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll wait until the summoning is done. We'll send this hint out to explore. We'll get our job back. Does it require reason or passion? Passion. And then we need to work to get the promotion back. Yeah, we'll send the hint out exploring. Then we'll send the hint out to kill Mr. Alden once we gather the promotion again. And hopefully this time Mr. Alden will not survive. Okay, Wainscott histories. It was common in that time to speak of the division of the sun, by which contemporaries understood the eruption of barbarian forces and of their uncouth gods. Right. On, and next up, let's just read the Bellis Murorum. You know what, let's read Traveling at Night, Volume 2. The annotated dream journals of Christopher Illapoli, sometimes called the only readable occultist, literate, entertaining, bewildering. This is the 2nd volume. There is an extensive discussion of the similarities between Illapoli's own dreams and those of the Emperor Elagabalus, who Illapoli regards as the dupe or avatar of the sun in rags. The white is west of the world, Illapoli remarks, and winter does not wait forever. Hint found us some streets. We'll send the hint back out to explore. Okay, so this is, yeah, a junior position. Yep. So let's try to get the promotion. I mean, we're probably not gonna get it immediately this time since we just got demoted. Hint found us more streets strange by moonlight. And here we are at the stag door. We'll take that Forgotten Chronicle. Last night the Gerby was talkative. He spoke in his siege engine voice of the histories he'd overheard in the waking world. I listened until his stories tailed off again into weeping. That's something we actually just want to. Forgotten Chronicles right now will be good enough for us. What are you finding? A hulking fellow. 3 is not a very good amount of aspect. If we had found the guy who... Oh, there goes notoriety. That's level 5, we would have taken him because we could have sent him after Alden. Why is this reason here? Oh crap, Season of Fascination. Where are we gonna get... Well, we're gonna need to have Dread. Elagabalus found his way to the white door at last, thankfully. Speech can't pass the white door, and honestly, Elagabalus never had anything more interesting to say. I tried to follow in his footsteps, but I never learned enough of the white. I suppose I'm thankful for that too, but here's what I do know. Right, Sexton's Secrets of Erudition, which we do not need for anything in our lives anymore. Hey, this fascination is actually gonna go away before it can go here for the other round, so that's good for us. Right, let's read the Bellis Murorum, an 18th century epic poem by the pseudonymous Solipsistus. The poem elliptically describes a war between beasts, weather phenomena, and arcane concepts. It's quite specific about their tactics. Right on, and then I think we're gonna end this episode here and continue from this point in the next one. I'm Carp, this has been Cultist Simulator with the Ghoul DLC. Goodbye world, thanks for watching, see you next time.